Just a pat on the shoulders. We look like something from the inside of someone's attic. Joining us is Gary Glazer. Gary is a filmmaker who put together what I think is one of the most lovingly crafted documentaries I have seen in some time.
Thank you so much.
About this building behind us. Capture for us, if you will. We know that it was an incredible and a city within itself. But what was the ambiance? What was the magic of Hudson's?
It was, I think, one thing, Guy, it would be the level of service. I think it's unparalleled in terms of department stores, how they would take care of you there. I mean, it's legendary, the stories of you could buy a spool of thread there, and if it was, you know, and they would, of course, deliver that spool of thread to you free of charge the next day in the big green truck. And if the spool of thread wasn't the right shade, they'd come back the next day and get that spool of thread. So just one example of the tremendous amount of service, hearkening back to when retailing was different in terms of the way people were treated in stores.
You sad today?
Yes, I am a little bit. I was mixed emotions. Obviously very excited at the physical spectacle of it, but when I actually saw it start to go down, I was struck with a sudden sadness, I must say.
I think that probably, I can't say everybody was, but I know I was as I watched it. I remember coming down, not shopping a lot here, but coming down at Thanksgiving time for the Thanksgiving Day parade and seeing Santa. But I think to see a building like that come down the way it did, it made you sad, even as you were happy thinking about the future.
That's right.
It just
I
was
absolutely
an
agree.
issue of sadness.
We should point out to those that are worried about this dust cloud that the entire asbestos content in that building had been taken out, that the only fear was that there might be a tiny bit of lead